Well, hello, everybody. Looks like we got a few live already. If you're on an alt, or I guess if you're not on alt, let me know, because I think most of our remaining players are on alts. I'm just waiting for Winter, Paco, Cole, Ravalo, and Tizago to go live. And if my info is right, I have alts for Winter, Cole, and Tizago. All right, and good morning to Sidnev, because yes, it is morning, and I guess yeah, that would be considered morning where Sidnev is. Oh, sounds good. Thank you, Winter. We'll plug that in. Also, MathWiz rating with a party of 8. Hello, MathWiz and company. Okay, Cole says on the alt. That checks out. There we go. Now everyone's starting to pop on in. Got a Paco sighting, got a Tizago sighting. Just waiting for Ravalo. I'll give them a refresh. And hopefully within the next couple of minutes we'll be ready to go.
Oh. Did not mean to press that button. Dub. Just waiting on the host to start the show here, and then we'll probably get started. I think I might be hitting the controller too hard because I feel like the bouncing... I'm not getting like the familiar ricochet.
Alright. Gonna give Rivalo another minute or so. If Rivalo is not here by the time I get all the cameras and such situated, Avi will be in. Hello, Ronkley. Hello, Trebus. Yeah, I'm not seeing Rivalo yet, but we're all covered one way or another.
Oops. Tried to do a lot. Hey, Smoochy. Good evening. Oh, that was a phantom burn. I don't know if my rolling's gonna be good today, but...
All right, hey, looks like Rivalo just popped in. There he is. Okay, I'll get Rivalo all in frame, and then we'll get going here.
Oh, no. Okay. Probably catching you until when you're going to bed here. But I hope you're doing well. Sorry that I haven't really been streaming when you're, like, awake. I think a lot of the times I'm able to actually kind of, like, freely stream have been past midnight. But I've been getting, like, you know, a good 200 viewers kind of thing on those streams, so... Interesting trade-off I'm kind of going through right now.
All right, and hey, the good news looks like everybody's on. They're getting themselves
Waiting for the
set
meds
to
to
go.
kick in, yeah.
I suppose it's important to let you all know what's going on. By the way, welcome to Wars After Dark tonight. I am Toast, and before we get too far ahead of yourselves, I am joined by a special guest commentator tonight. Introduce yourself.
Hello. Another lovely night for Tetris here. The Marathon Man Mathwiz, living up to my marathon names. I literally just finished a 4.5-hour Tetris stream, so like, you know what better way to follow that down and wind up? Yeah, let's do 2 more hours of Tetris.
Yeah, how about that? But yeah, you see what's up here. We play 8 games. Your score is the percentage of your PB. You see the example on the right.
Oh,
Your
I
lowest
low-key thought
scoring
this was
game
only gonna
gets
take an
dropped.
hour.
Everybody gets 1, and we do
I
use the
forgot how
39
long
line
these
cap.
things go
So
for.
the players that are super ultra good at Tetris, they'll be using their 39 line cap PB instead of their overall. Let's go ahead and bring it over to the match screen, where, as mentioned,
Oh, there I am.
everybody is live. Everybody's just about ready. I'm going to put the seed in the chat for you all. Ah. It is DEDE28. We almost had a Kirby seed. If it was DEDEDE, it would have been the King DDD seed. But that is D as in Dangler, E as in Easy, D as in Dog playing Tetris, E as in Ethan Thoughts 2-8 for your first seed.
Alright. Dang, look at all
Okay.
them people. Alright,
And let me
Don't mind me.
only
Just
catch
doing
up on
Format.
chat.
Here.
Yeah.
For
hello,
tonight.
you know.
Hello, folks.
Wow.
Hello, you know.
while they're yapping. Format for tonight is Consistency Duel. Everyone here has a particular score personal best, right? I of course have the 1.2 million. Other people have a different score PB. What we are aiming for is a basically a certain percentage of that PB. We are trying to get as what do you call it? As close to our PB as often as we can. So like, instead of just having like a couple games that kind of pop off to go to like, you know, a max out, you want to kind of you want to do that consistently. It looks like my PB is updated. So we have 8 games to try and beat that score. Or not beat it. It's more just like having a good average percent of your PB. We're not trying to beat anyone. Really, it's just, you know, going at your own game here, right? Now, this is the first time I've played this in a really long time. And I'm honestly don't know how well I'll fare. I'll try to aim for like a 70% consistency. That's like around maybe 900-ish, 900k-ish. But you know, we'd have to look. I think 800, 900k consistently. I think that's a good baseline for what I'm aiming for. I think a bunch of other these people might do better than that. We'll see. But all PBs are based on a level 39 cap. So Sidnev has a very big PB right now, but her 39 cap PB is a 2.1 million, and she's trying to get a percentage. Oh Jesus, is this a seed? Yeah, it is. Okay, my bad.
Looks like still 6 from Yum. Looks like Mari's getting the seed entered.
All right.
Once Mari gets
my bad.
good to go. There we go. I see 8 readies.
My bad.
You hi Mari.
I didn't know we were holding up.
Count her down in 3, 2, 1. Tetris.
I did not know it was holding up, people. It's okay.
I suppose I'll get the intros out of the way because there is a wager at stake here. Starting in
I literally like turned down the stream, and now I can barely hear it, but hopefully y'all can hear it a little bit.
You saw her at CTWC. Welcome in, Sidnev. Next to Sidnev, another roller from the USA, PB of 1.838 million. Another strong Tetris player you saw at CTWC. You may
I can turn it up next round if it's still too quiet.
you recognize her from KC Retro last year. Welcome in, Winter. Next to her, we've got another roller from the USA. PB of 1.524 million. Say hi to Paco. Rounding off the top row, we've got another roller from the USA. Playing with the Padless tonight. Shout out to Padless. 1.73 million PB. Welcome in, Cole.
Yeah, okay.
Bottom, we've got a hybrid player from
Y'all aren't missing much, at least in the beginning. Can y'all at least see the stream? Like it's, you know, a good portion of the lower half of the screen. Yeah. As long as I kind of explain the concept correctly, that's kind of all I want.
We've got another dash player from Mexico. PB of 976,000. And I think that was one of the very first matches back in, I forget which one-day tournament it was, but it was one of Pumpy's one-day tournaments. Welcome in, Ravalo. And wrapping it up, a hybrid player from Japan, PB of 796,000. And based on how they play, I have a feeling this is an event that's almost tailor-made for them. Welcome in, Tizago. And that, that is your introduction of all the players. I mean, nobody topped out. So we're gonna go ahead and fish out some channel.
That was a little scary.
Nice.
I was really hoping I didn't top out during all of that.
You're getting some points, but seeing these 8 players, you've witnessed them.
How long did it take
What do you think about
for you to get this good? Oh man, I've been at this for years. I think I started seriously mid 2022 though.
Because it is truly an event where both the high-level players and low-level players.
This is like kind of like a one-off event thing.
It is an equal playing ground because you are playing in proportion to your own skill ceiling.
And yeah, I know y'all can't hear the host right now, but because the kind of the difficulty is based on your own personal best, you're not like racing against like a monster player. It evens out the playing field a good bit. So
absolutely absurd player. We were actually talking when I was restreaming earlier. Tizago had gotten 142 points off of her PB in a game the other day, so she's insanely consistent for not having any 100k PB. So this is the perfect event for her to play in my opinion.
No, you're not wrong. Tizago showing fades of Nia pre-900k. Well, still Nia post 900k, but very reminiscent of that just extreme consistency. But I want to give it a round the horn score update here. Sitting at 425k at 86 lines, kind of a wild setup. She will make magic happen out of that. With the line spin, Winter 352,000
good.
lines.
Need another T. Good.
56 for Cole at 93, 390k for Mari at 95. Also at 95 lines, 342k for M.
There we go.
54 for Rivalo and
Yeah. I didn't know we were seated. That's the thing. I didn't know that was like, I forgot that was like a thing they do for this format.
Sidnev and Cole from what I can see.
I will also make a note from before. The PB from Rivalo was actually a recent one. He got actually with his past day or two, if I'm not mistaken. So he was an 800k player before this.
Yeah, I was about to see that. He had shot up. So congrats Rivalo on the recent PB. I've got my work cut out for that.
Can I please get down from here?
Get the chance to make it to top 8 of the Sub-Max Up Cup that's going on over in TMP. Unfortunately, had to run into good old Snowy.
And speaking of unfortunate, we have multiple combos. Winter out at 405,000. Cole out at 581. So.
Oh, that's bad. What the freak is that freaking RNG, dude?
Most of the other players said.
Oh. Bro, like I was sitting there, I was like, man, this is a weird freaking sequence. Oh my god. Alright. Let me turn this up.
Yeah, to an extent, I feel like there always is a bit of pressure when it comes to the
measly 38%.
Like
it's
how
not.
Much you want to pace
it's
yourself,
not great.
How much you want to just prioritize the survival? What is the benchmark you're going to need? I have a rough idea from seeing many of these consistency duels, but I don't want to set the tone too much because honestly, this isn't your normal consistency duel. We have 3 different rollover players here.
Man, Tizago, I feel like, is at a good
off of rollover in his own
PB
right,
point. So. Yeah.
More
than cool, right? But I think Tizago is in a good point in terms of her PB. Because she's at her PB is like at 796, and low key, like a lot of times you can like kind of pace on 18, but then on 19 you really can just kind of chill.
Comparison, 76% would be
just kind of like not go for Tetrises like the whole time. Really, like a Tetris every like 2 or 3 levels. Like you can like people within those PB ranges, they can like they have good chances to win versus people who like who have like just a bit higher PBs, like maybe max PBs, for example, because a lot of times those PBs are gotten during kill screen,
all of our players certainly
and
have
to
their
really
various capabilities.
have high
Of the
PB percentages in those games,
incentives
you'd have to
limitation for
basically make
pacing
it to
ability, which
late
on 29
19
speeds.
or
Proceeds are here.
29
Winter, I have
a
seen
lot
firsthand
more.
what you can do on awards.
And I'm
event.
learning that the hard
I
way.
once got to pair up with her for the Paris challenge, and Winter casually back maxed.
Oh, that's it. That's all. Just 8 max outs in a row, like it's nothing. I mean, that's not too uncommon for Winter to pop off. I know not so much recently.
Well, it looks like
but
I'm
in
not
my early days
dead.
as a Wars host.
I
Winter was,
yeah, it being
somewhat
lower is
common
easier,
regular, so
definitely.
good to see her back in the mix.
Oh man, let's get it up to like 50%. I think
sneakily consistent
50%
one as
just
well.
in
I remember
average is like
very closely following the CTWC happenings,
fine.
and I noticed how high Paco had gotten in the standings despite never getting like more than a 1.2 during his
Hello,
CTWC
Joan.
call. That's because he would just max out over and over.
Should I just like play like a sample game?
And hey, we got a couple of
No.
kill screens here. Ravalo, oh, that board's a little rough.
I'm gonna
here.
play like
Ravalo
transition
can get out of this.
trainer.
The answer is no, and the oof in the chat from Ravalo.
So I'm
comes
not
out at
I'm not cheating on the
640,000.
increment seed, bruh. I don't have to. I'm not looking at the.
Sidnev and Paco. Sidnev at a 1.2.
It's tempting to look at the
Paco with the max out, A79.
the seed, like the next
Sidnev
seed,
on
and see
31,
what's like
Paco on
around, but
third.
that's no fun. Nah, for real, like it's kind of like crazy because I know some of these players
Obviously, pure score won't
They can-
matter as much in the grand
can
scheme
like
of
1.2
things, but
on
Ronaldo
me
did have
like
the third highest
easily.
score on this first game.
And hey, we got our first D on the screen. Looks like Sidnev now about to hit a 1.4. Would hit it with the Tetris here. Just needs that long bar to show up. And there it is. There's the 1.4. So Sidnev.
I just kind of had a brain fart on 18, not gonna lie.
Right, well open. He's at
The misdrop didn't
21, so
help.
still looking good.
Or not, it wasn't a
Sidnev
misdrop.
looking
It was
nasty,
literally just
chasing
like,
the top of
it was
that
an
1.443
uncomfortable
million.
situation that I think I built myself into.
And then there was Paco, and then there was trouble. I think Paco's hitting the same mess that Sidnev did because they both topped out at around 280 lines. Paco out with a 1.168. So, after game 1,
Oh well, they're dead.
it is Tizago in first place.
The little drought was a problem. Yeah, it was definitely like there's a little bit of a drought there.
Actually, by percentage points. Because Paco's in second with a 76.607. Tizago in first with a 76.666.
Lee, bro.
And Sidnev in third with a 67%. Yes, I know, 6-7.
0.1% is so dumb.
66, and then we go down. We've got
Oh
Em,
my god.
Cole, and Winter.
All right, let me turn
Move on to game number 2.
these guys up for y'all.
God, this is just. Oh my goodness, I'm so excited. Like I was tempted to play in this, but then as soon as I started to see the names that were signing up, like, nope, I'm sitting back and enjoying every moment of watching this.
Oh yeah. No, yeah, I saw.
I
I
don't
saw
know, bro.
one. I saw the
It's
names come in
consistency,
too.
duel, man.
They were in fast and furious. Like I think within the first 5 minutes, we were over half full.
Come on, let me play.
But,
Let me play.
We're all set. I've got
Go!
6 players ready for game number 2. Word coming in from the Netherlands. There is a moth flying around distracting Sidnev. Oh, Sidnev is in Spain. Okay, so breaking news to me. I know, and knowing is half the battle.
Oh my god. I probably know where she
Alright,
is right now too.
Winter suggesting the Chuck Norris strats for catching the moth. Yeah, it's just increment the first 2 digits.
How ironic that like I was kind of holding up round 1, and then round 2, Sidnev
There we go.
has a fly in her room.
Time for game number 2. It's coming straight to you. And yeah, I'll give her a countdown here in 3, 2, 1. Tetris. So, what match or matches did you have before popping in here, Mathwiz?
Yeah, that's a fair point. Well,
The thing is,
the
right,
funny thing is that
I'm gonna try and not
in keeping
push
with
it
what ends
on
up being
18
a lot of
either.
restreams of Reset, it wasn't anything planned. Originally, it was just I've been doing a best of 99 of sorts with Mr. M149, who happens to be one of the fine folks on the screen here. And so originally, I was just gonna play a couple of matches, and I was gonna relax the rest of the evening. But then folks saw us playing, like, "Hey, I want to get on this action too. Hey, I also want to play a match." It's the next thing you know, I'm just doing secret grade battles with Tizago, which secret grade is a lot more fun than I realized it would be.
Yeah, and Tizago is quite good at secret grade from what I remember.
Yes, I will take a tiny bit of pride in that. My first ever attempt at a secret grade game, I managed to tie with Tizago, although she had fewer lines than me. So, but yeah, we both got a 15 on the secret grade.
No, that's no. I would say that's an accomplishment here. But yeah, game number 2. We'll see if it's just as exciting as the first one. For the most part, everyone clean in the early goings here. Also, everyone on level 18. We don't have any players that are in that level 15 start territory. So we are consistent in more ways than one this evening.
Oh my god. Literally,
Absolutely.
like...
It's looking with on the consistency, there will certainly be our fair
What do I
share
even
of
do there,
wild
man?
cards.
Oh yeah.
Oh, okay, I guess, okay.
M149 is always a wild card with the way his gameplay is, and I'm sure he'll have some highlight reel moments if I know
Oh
him.
my god, this freaking game. Okay.
Oh yeah. Yep. Emma's been known to put forth a some entertaining high flying acrobatics a game or two.
Yes. Cole will also be a little bit of a wild card, not because of his gameplay, he's obviously a top level player, but because of the headless controller that he's using, because as he's noted, it's certainly a different beast getting used to the padless controller, as I can attest to from first-hand experience.
Yeah, that it is. Speaking of padless, oh no, speaking of padless, we're gonna come back to that. Ravallo is topped out at 160,000. Uh-oh, we got another one.
Ooh.
And M is also
And they're
topped out.
dying.
Let's put
And they
that
are
in
all
the right
dying.
one. So M and Ravallo now out, so it's just our top row and our bottom corners. So back to padless.
Oh no,
Oh,
the
no.
third one down.
Oh, that's a big freaking roach on my damn
Tizago
desk!
is
Dude, what is
out
this?
as
What
well.
is this?
So the
What
top
is this
row
karma?
and
There's no
Mari.
shot, bro.
So, okay, nobody top oak.
Okay,
Get back
it's
to
gone.
Padless.
No, it's not.
They're going
Oh,
to be
that's
at
on my
Mini
phone.
D.
What the
Ava's
freak?
gonna be
What the
there,
freak, bro?
Opax
Dude,
will be
okay.
there, and Katie is part of the crew.
Oh,
so Katie
man.
will be at Mini D as well. And they'll all be there with the padless, so if you
Ain't no way.
don't have one,
Okay,
you
is it
need one,
gone?
you know where to go to get one.
Oh, I can't tell.
That's awesome.
Yeah, so I'll have to talk with them. I'll have to talk with them, figure out where we're gonna maybe let them set up shop, possibly. But yeah, that's just
just
one
don't
other
fly in my
great thing we've got
face.
going on for that wonderful late August weekend. But
Absolutely.
I want to give a quick round the horn update for our remaining players because those top votes kind of that whole mess kind of escalated quickly. We got 438k for Sidnev, 366 for Winter, 271, make it 294 with the Toasters for Paco, 350 for Cole. Oh, great adjustment for Cole, by the way. Pulls back that L
Oh,
piece
it's on the
last
TV.
second to
Dude,
accommodate
get
the Tetris.
out!
And on the
Get
bottom, Mario
out!
350,000.
Get
They're
out!
around 90 to
Oh
100
my
lines
god!
respectively.
It's on the fucking screen! Oh my god! It's on the corner of my screen!
Yeah, this is going to be an
Oh,
interesting
dude.
opportunity for our players. Due to the early
Oh,
tops,
stop.
fortunately going to hit them
Leave
the hardest
me.
here since game
Leave
one was
me
also a bit
alone.
of a suffer game for them. But big opportunity as two of our top three in Ravallo and Tizago went down early. So
Oh!
Paco
It
or
fell.
Sidnev might be able to
God, where'd it
capitalize
go?
on this.
I'm scared.
Yeah. Also important to remember as it may make a difference in the grand scheme of things. They do have their free drop game, so the lowest score automatically removed. So this may end up being the drop game, but if this is your drop game already in game number 2, that means your
please.
last 6 better be pretty darn good.
Yeah, I have found oftentimes with the consistency duels, it's not necessarily a case of who can have the most great games or good games, but it's rather who can have the fewest bad games.
Yeah, there's some truth. There's some truth to that. Nope. I'm noticing the background song saying it's Fear Factory from Donkey Kong. I think you're right. I would have to pull up the video to confirm because I don't have it up on my YouTube. It's actually on my PC. YouTube has all the song listings. But we have hit level 19 across the board. Sidnev currently 725k, leading all scorers. Cole's next at 600,000. Then you got Winter not too far behind at 581. Paco gonna throw down a Tetris 555k, and Mari's still in the mix at 494,000. So our players on 19 speed all looking pretty darn good, and I expect we'll see plenty more points where these have come from.
Yeah, this is going to be interesting across the board here. I feel like the one person who I haven't said anything about at this point is Mari, and that's because to an extent, I'm not sure what to expect from Mari. I don't even know if Mari knows what to expect from Mari.
Fucking not that!
I think
Jesus
Mari
Christ,
expected that
dude.
T flip up.
Oh!
But I think Mari expected to dig this down.
Dude, where is it?
Although sometimes expectations are not met, and Mari is out at 557,000, so it's just the top row remaining at this point.
Commentator's curse is alive and well.
Yep, you're welcome, Mari. Sorry about that, but I was going to mention, I think I could be wrong. I think the last time I streamed Mari was CPL. It was I forget what they called it. It was like play into the playoffs or something like that, and we just gotten that 1.2, and it ended up kind of being an El Clasico round, but obviously I don't think it ended up being costly because, as I recall, Mari did not relegate.
Yeah, as it turns out, this was not quite a classic scenario, as Mari is informed us. Actually, the top had nothing to do with the commentator's curse, had to do with the cockroach on their screen from right before transition.
So it wasn't the commentator curse; it was the cockroach curse.
Oh.
I don't know where it is.
I didn't realize this was classic Tetris Wars insect duel because we had the moth with Sidnev, and now we got the cockroach with Mari.
Oh my god. I don't know if it's around still.
Okay, well, we got our first max up, but everybody is above 900,000, and at the furthest along is in level 27.
I get. Oh god. Okay.
854 for Sidnev, 927 for Winter, 996.
We can
for
do better
Paco,
next game. I think it's
984. There's the
gone.
max out for Cole.
But
819 with
Jesus,
Toasters.
man.
And Cole's about to hit kill screen, but he's got at least 1 million points. There's the max outs for everybody else. A01 for Winter, A32 for Paco. And Telvin asking what's next.
Okay.
Week. And
I was low-key on a roll, but like that little
was-
misflip was like, oh, that was
Next week
GG's.
is
That was straight up
Transition
GG's.
Rush. The Golden Marts is up for grabs once again.
That one I will.
I
not
don't
be
even know where it
co-commenting
is.
For. I will
I
have to,
can't even kill it. It just
have to try and increase my stash.
from my desk into like
yeah,
oblivion.
that's for sure. You
And now I
are
don't know
the
where it
Golden
is.
Marts merchant, that's for sure. But everybody still alive in kill screen speeds. Sidnev leading all scores, C35, A83 for
But
Winter,
Loki, I just need to make it to
B77 for Paco.
29,
Cole's
and
gonna
past
top
that,
out,
I'm
but that is
fine.
a B67, a 1.16 million for Cole.
I know I can do this. It really is
Oh,
just.
What the heck with consistency duel? This might as well be a battle royale right now.
Yeah, but Sidnev's going to go down just before the 1.3. That's a C77. Oh, and we'll put that in, so Sidnev is now good.
Okay, always.
But Paco threatening to take the all
okay.
scorers lead, C35. And this is level 33, gets the Tetris. Now Paco is C89, leading all scorers. Winter at
Dude,
B34.
even like my shirt touching my
level
sleeve,
34.
I'm like, I don't know if that's the cockroach or just my shirt. Generally, I don't know.
And brings it on down.
Man,
Paco
what a
gets the D on the
nerf.
screen,
Oh,
D0
no.
for 294 lines. And looking to add on even more to that. And I think the more Paco keeps going, the more likely it is.
These are good games, though, from Winter. Oh,
I was trying to do the score calculation in my head on what Winter might want to keep up with Tazago's score, but I think Winter's trying to survive this sequence, which, oh my god.
Yeah, can Winter get a 5
Nope.
cap over? The answer is no, but still a 1.2 for Winter.
This is going to be a high percentage from Paco, though.
Yeah.
I'm curious to see what number this reads when you enter it in.
Yeah, it's a 1.44 million for Paco. 1.48 for Paco.
Right. Keep in mind, Paco was already number 2 before this.
okay.
So
600K
Oh my
maybe?
God.
You know, just
The
one
numbers are
600K. That could be cool, you know.
and as of right now, Paco is at a modest 94%. In second place, it's Tazago with that 76%.
I am near dead
And
last,
in third,
man.
it
Oh my
is
god.
It is not Paco. It is Cole with the 67.5%. Sidnev right behind with the 67. And then our bottom half, we've got Rivalo, Winter, Mari, and M. And we go to game number 3.
Thank you for liking the live.
Tazago's asked an important question I feel we should clarify. The question is, if a PB occurs, does it count as over 100%?
Yeah. Yep, that would go in as over 100%. And so, I mean, in theory, if you PB every game, you would have a consistency of over 100%.
Which is crazy.
So, yeah. 2 down, 6 to go.
Oh,
Well, usually you don't have really early contention after 2 games in this sort of event, but to just put some context here, if Paco were to club 0 game 3, he would still be sitting at 85% right now.
those
Yeah,
are warm
Paco's
up.
really
Those
gotta
are warm up
pick it up.
games. We don't throw post.
But okay,
We
looks
literally
like
can
I've
get
got 5
600K
readies on the
posts
screen,
whenever we
a
want.
couple more forthcoming as they're getting the seed entered. Okay, Cole asking F-Zero. Let me double check. Yes, it is the F-Zero seed, Captain Falcon in the house. And yes, Sidnev, your bottom game of the 8 will get dropped.
Yep.
Come on.
You're allowed 1 suffer game.
Yep, it's the Spider-Man rule. Everybody gets one.
Get ready. We're gonna bring it.
The line cracks me up.
All right, I've got 6 for sure readies, 1 presumed ready, 1 where I'm not sure. Oh, okay, 1 almost ready. All right, I mean, I suspect M is ready, but I don't want to assume just because I'm not seeing the bright old ready on the screen.
What is bro looking at? What is bro looking at? What are you looking at?
And
What are?
I'm hoping I'm safe to assume that M is good to go.
Knowing him, probably. Yeah, he probably starts.
Oh, there it is. There it is. All right. Well, I'll tell you what, Mathwas. It's your turn. I'll let you count this one down.
All right, game number 3. We are
Freak, bro.
breaking free.
Come on.
And our other players may need to break Paco's CRT because here we go as we count it down in 3, 2, 1. Tetris.
All right.
Yeah. CRT smashing's up 500% since Paco got up to first place.
Make it to kill screen. That's all I want out of this game.
Somewhere in the distance, Bidwell cries out.
Don't be fooling around with dependencies.
Yes,
Don't
that
be
was a good
holding out
reference,
for
by the way.
longer
Oh,
than
yeah.
like 5 pieces, for God's sakes.
I'll make sure I heard you right. You mentioned Bidwell just a second ago, right?
Yes.
Okay, so I think some here might know this one. Well, Talbot might possibly because it happened at Milwaukee. and it's related. It's
Oh,
related to
no.
me and Bidwell. So I was getting ready. I was getting ready to come in for the Saturday tournament. Like, okay, I'll get my Tetris stuff on. I've got. I think I had my Jonas Cup shirt on, and I had my Tetris button-up shirt. I think it was the same one that I wore at SGDQ. So I get in, and I look, and Bidwell's there, and oh, Bidwell's got one of those Tetris button-ups too. It looks very familiar. Wait, it's the same Tetris button-up I'm wearing. Oh, but wait, there's more. Underneath the button-up Tetris shirt that Bidwell's wearing, he's got a Jonas Cup shirt on.
Okay. Say it ain't so.
Consistency.
It is so. We ended up picking the exact same thing to wear.
I love twinning to Tetris events.
Yep. Bidwell clearly got the memo. I just saw it, and I think I was laughing for probably about a good 5 minutes when I noticed it. And by the way, this is like the second or third bits that Sidnev has put up in the first 40 lines here. And Bidwell saw it. He's like, I'm gonna go put another shirt on.
Lag. Oh man.
Shirtception, says Treebus.
Oh yeah.
Okay, there we go.
Right. I will not give the Around the Horn update because that is your thing, but I will just note some deviations above or below the mean. Sidnev's case, it's above the mean, although Cole also with pretty strong pace here. Both Sidnev and Cole well on track to be above 600k transition if they keep things going. On the opposite side of things, it's somewhat of a suffer game for Paco and Tizago.
Yeah, but Paco maybe getting out of it, though. He is long bar dependent on that left side. Tizago looking fairly decent. Oh, set up for an O-tuck, by the way. We'll see if that ends up materializing or if she has to go ahead and abandon ship, so to speak.
I gotta...
and of course, that perfect setup, finally it arrives. There is the O-piece. There is the tuck. All right. And I can't tell if the Chibi is celebrating or if that's just part of the bit. And speaking of, well, Mari had an O-tuck setup but decided to take a spin tuck and burn it. But yeah, I suppose I'll go for the Around the Horn score update here. 360k for Sidnev, 355 for Winter, 237 for Paco, 422,000 for Cole, leading all scorers. We drop to the bottom, 316 for Mari. There's a hey now in the middle for those of you keeping track. M with an O-tuck, 355. Is this like the O-tuck game or something? My goodness. 264 for Ravalo, 291
W
for
O-tucks.
Tizago, and we're all hovering around 80 to 90 lines. And we got a Mari fan in the chat. Chen is saying go Mari.
I'm seeing plenty of O-tucks, but I'm waiting for someone to pull the O-spin.
Yeah, I'm waiting for that too. I want to say that's something you could theoretically do in modern Tetris, because there's all sorts of wacky and wild things you can do with pieces in that one that could be impossible based on the laws of physics, but...
If only we had modern experts on our screen here. Definitely don't have two of them in the bottom row. Don't know what you're talking about.
Definitely don't have one in the booth. I am decidedly mid at modern Tetris.
I can't help you there. I'm the furthest away from modern. In fact, I was literally talking to someone about Minesweeper earlier today. So
I do like Minesweeper.
I always used to race to see how quickly I could clear the large boards.
Oh yeah, I hear ya. But now that brings me back to the old days. We're talking like Windows.
Yup.
3.1, Windows 95 era with the Microsoft Entertainment Pack.
I lived through that too.
Yep. Where you not just had Minesweeper and Solitaire, but there was a version of Tetris in that Microsoft Entertainment Pack. Obviously, not anything similar to what we're used to, but a version of Tetris nonetheless. They had another game that actually is one of my underrated faves, Jazzball. Have you played Jezball before?
I don't think so. I was thinking of pinball for a second, but I don't think it's the same.
Yeah, there's a mention of the 3D Space Cadet pinball in the chat. This, I think, actually predates that. But, oh my gosh.
Yeah, Chen and I were thinking of the same thing. But,
yeah, but hey, we've hit level 19 speed, so why don't I catch everyone up to speed as we've been waxing nostalgic. 755 for Sidnev, 677 for Winter, 566 for Paco, 842 for Cole, leading all scorers. On the bottom, you've got Mari at 634, it's well open. And 633 for M, 458 for Ravallo, 635 for Tizago. Tizago wants that first place spot back and might be in position to get it here. 664. We are about 100K away from a PB for Tizago.
The first one down is M, but M having by far his best game yet.
Yeah, that will pump up those numbers.
He definitely needed that because this pack is not leaving much room for error.
No, this is the Tetris Wars entertainment pack, as it were. Now, Cole approaching a max out here, but Tizago, I'm not going to say it, but you know what I'm thinking here.
I'm not going to say it either, but again, so one of the only types of events where a sub-max outer can outshine a rollover player in real time.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not going to do the other thing, but this could happen here. 722, lots of room ref for Tizago, set up for a column 3 Tetris, gets the Tetris, and actually one Tetris and change would do it. Let's see what happens here. 758. I am not even focused on anyone else right now for obvious reasons. Apologies in advance.
I will focus on other people for you. It's okay.
All right, but right now, okay, we are definitely one Tetris away at this point. If we get a 4-line clear, this is happening right here, right meow. And Tizago is set up, gets the Tetris 798. This is a new PB for Tizago right here. And
yes, Tizago, let's go.
For Tizago. Here we go. Let's see how much further can Tizago take this. Everybody else is still alive and still humming along. But all eyes on Tizago as she is over 800K. Aggressive column 2 Tetris setup and gets it. And another left well Tetris, 872. Is this going to be an 800K skip? One more Tetris would give Tizago a 900,000. And she has 2 more Tetrises available before a kill screen. Gonna set up for one more. There it is, 912K. One more Tetris would be about a 900.
Oh my god.
If she gets it right here. Trying to get it before the kill screen, holding out for this long bar. Has a couple of burns available, but selling out for the long bar. Where is it? Oh, it comes too late, but that is a massive PB for Tizago. 800K skip. This is an increase of 115,000 from the last PB. And in that time, Ravallo tops it at 6. Yeah, other players played games.
Dang, bro, why was she kind of like keeping up with me? What?
Yes,
I'm gonna save Tizago for last.
Yeah, just start entering in the scores. Shout out to Mari, who got about, I want to say around 3/4 of the way to a PB here. Paco, very quiet A99, which is his worst game, but yet, there you go, there's that 85% I was talking about, because that is his worst game.
Yeah.
But he's going to be holding afloat for a while.
Yeah, Sidnev with a 1.3, D34, but Cole leading everybody with an E86, and a lot of room left here. 30 lines to go. And
we are seeing the we're seeing the power of the padless.
Yep, behold the power padless. Another Tetris. That's a rollover. 1.62 million. I don't have my level 37 Tetris.
I'm excited
available,
about this.
So I'm not sure if this is still PBable, but if it's not, it's going to be dang close. There's 3 more.
Wait,
Tetris
is Cole gonna get the fucking?
I think this is PBable with 1 more Tetris.
That would.
I think that's it. What the freak?
Oh no! Oh no! So dang close. Cole trying to get set up for 1 more. and it's going to be a wild.
Oh wait, no,
one.
that's 1-7.
Set up dirty.
Well, let's put
Yeah, that's it, isn't it?
1.772, 8,000 short. Guys, we're playing consistency duel, not PVTV.
No, that's PB. That's like fourth. What?
But
That's
speaking
like-
of, Sidnev with a rollover.
Maybe I use my normal 39 cap PB.
Okay, so
Will it matter is the question.
yeah, because we're gonna put in that Tizago score right now and see what that bumps the score up to.
Dude.
95.6% for Tizago in first place. In second place is
Oh, it's not even
with
an average.
85.8. In third is
Or
Cole
is
with
it?
85% flat. 71.6 in fourth for Sidnev. Normally 67% would like win you consistency duel, but right now it's only good for fifth. And that's Ravalo. Then we have Winter Winter Mari and M 48.3. Normally would be a decent
Man,
score.
I'm
but
so-
it's eighth place tonight. What is going on?
I'm in a weird spot right now, bro. Oh my
Let's go
god.
to game number 4. I don't know if we can top that.
Yeah, Tizago, I had the same mental calculation in my head. That was about 115%
this
of
one for
Tizago's
me?
PB on that game.
Yeah. Well, the good news, to my understanding, is
Yeah, I'm
your
not
target
making
doesn't
it to
change until
my.
the next time you do consistency duel.
I'm not making it to anime night tonight.
But we'll go ahead to game 4. I've got 6 players ready. I've got a
Oops.
7th almost ready.
What's even funnier to me, because we have to rewind this just to make a note of the uncanniness of it, is that before this last game started, it was Tizago who asked what happens if someone PVs on the consistency goal. Oh yeah, that's deserving of a hell yeah.
Yeah.
I
Oh,
honestly
yeah,
don't
and,
even
you know what,
really
for the
know
PB,
what I want
okay,
out of
you know
this.
what?
I
We'll
just,
get the game
I think I
score
just want
first. I assume
800k
Cole is
consistently,
ready.
and like that's around
I just don't see the
60%.
ready on the screen, but I suspect Cole is ready.
So
Oh wait, maybe not. Entering seed in, so almost ready. There we go. Okay, Paco asking 0-1. Yeah, 0-1. Side note,
oh my god,
F-Zero seed
how do
was
you,
very good.
how do you? It's like we just
Okay,
asked
good.
if it was
I
F-Zero
think
last
we're
game.
all
but-
ready. Mathwiz, go ahead and count them down.
Game number 4. I forgot my line. Here we go.
That night,
Okay.
that post section was kind of scary though for
3,
me.
2, 1.
Yeah, and
I
this
did not
one,
forget the line. We're knocking on the door, but
that's all right. Yeah, it's I think we have basically kicked the door wide open with that last game.
we're gonna rename it to game number 4. What the heck are these scores?
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely, and I'm sure everyone is very grateful. I was tempted to pull up the curse screen for Tizago, but I resisted.
Yeah, so I will say now, from my experience in consistency duel, and Toaster Ronkley, feel free to give your own input here. Usually around 65% is a good benchmark if you want to try and win the consistency duel, which obviously won't be the case right now since 5 players have exceeded that. I want to say the highest I've ever seen for a consistency duel to win was 78%. And even then, 3 people are currently above that mark.
Yeah,
Yeah, consistency duels are usually
I
never
don't-
this like.
I don't even know. I
good.
don't even know what to say. I mean, granted, we still have 4, 5, well, not counting this one, 4 more individual games left. But players are showing out, and I even said before I started, I'm like, this is almost tailor made for Tizago, and so far that checks out.
Ronkley is updated to note that the highest he's ever witnessed was Escalate, who had an 89% consistency duel once.
Wow.
And
Can I-
honestly, yeah, that checks out, knowing.
Yeah.
And Enska was my first ever Tetris rival, all the way back from Bronze
That is
41
cooked.
2 years
That's
ago.
cooked. That's cooked.
Yeah, I think I played Enska. I
Holy
played Enska
shit!
3 times.
What the
I
freak
played
was
once
that?
at
Okay.
KC.
Whatever. Okay.
And twice in TNP. I think it was a silver division.
Oh dear. Well, I think Mari has found the drop game.
Dumb ass misdrop.
Yeah, that's probably going to be the drop game. So the good news is that won't affect the consistency right now. It shouldn't going forward. As long as the games stay good.
I was so dumb,
but the
bro.
Scores not quite as impressive as they were in the last one, but still respectable.
Oh, it was so
105,000
dumb.
for Sidnev, who's got one of the boards of all time at the moment. Winter 227K, Paco 245K, Cole 248K. Cole once again leading all scorers in the early goings. Down on the bottom, you've got Emmett 211,000, Ravallo at 97,000, and Tizago at 237K. So, bit of a suffer start there for Ravallo and to a similar extent Sidnev, but
literally just like a random rotation.
Looks like the rest of the bunch is starting to hum along just fine.
Yeah, it is. This has been a ruthless night. I'll use Mari as the example since Mari is top. So it just doesn't seem fair to have a 900K on your last game, and you're sitting number 7 right now. Like, what even is going on anymore?
Yeah, people came to play. Oh my gosh! And speaking of came to play, look at this board from Sidnev. Holy. What the? I have no words. I have no words. Sidnev's still going for efficiency, but running out of time. Speaking of drop games, that's probably gonna be the drop ski for Sidnev.
That's a 5 tap, bro.
Well, Sidnev playing the Wheel of Fortune, asking Pat, "Can I have an L?"
It seems that my post is just pretty bad right now.
To regain the energy.
I don't know about
for the
post.
second half of this.
My post is fine.
The halfway point of this session. Oh.
Yeah, Sidnev low key.
I think my
for
mechanics are a little tired, maybe. Because I was playing a little bit earlier and I got a 19 max.
The funny thing is about Wars events in general is that to some extent it is an endurance battle.
Yeah, no, I don't know what's going on. It's
I know I pressed the button, but it's like, oh, it's like slightly. Which matters the most in the event where consistency is the scoring metric.
That's right. Well, but we are passing the turn. Cole is the only one over 500,000, but Paco is not too far behind. In fact, that Tetris is going to get him over the half max. But everyone else is still hanging strong for the most part. We've got Winter 427, Tizago 417. Emmett 362, Make It 386, and Rivaldo still in the mix at 279,000. Oh, and Teto in the chat, part of Team Rivaldo this evening, it appears. Yeah, we are starting to hit transition, and oh no, that was a tough one for M. I saw the vision. It was going to be a wild T-spin if he got it.
I thought you set up a line spin there.
I thought I saw a T-piece there, but he tops out at 411,000. Tizago's going to top out at 477,000. And we still have 4 in the mix. We've got a T-piece of players still going. Winter at 470,000. Paco at 687. Cole at 669. Hey now. And Ravallo at 383. Paco going to throw another Hey now into the mix at 690K, but now at 717. And yeah, the remainder of the top row just kind of humming along here. So yeah, that game gonna bring Tizago down to a more modest 83.7%. And Albert letting me know that he just got me $5,000 for my birthday. Thank you, Talbot. But I gotta warn you, my birthday was a couple weeks ago.
well, because we know who has the best RNG in the audience tonight.
Well, yeah, well, RNG kind of blessing a lot of our players tonight, both in and out of the game, quite literally.
Yes. Although maybe not as much on this particular game for our players. That is, unless you happen to be Paco, who is in the process of setting up a Tetris that would put him into the score lead on this game.
Yeah, it's kind of been a little back and forth between Paco and Cole here, as they're, as the kids say, neck and neck. And Talbot definitely having an everything's coming up Millhouse moment right there. Nice T-spin from Cole. He's going to get this brought down. Board looked a little dangerous for the moment, but Cole making
like I can
out of water.
I can 640
just,
post. Ish.
Bringing
Wait,
the board
no, that's
back
from
down
18.
like it's nothing.
I can basically 600 post. Like I know it's in me. Like I know it's there. Like I can literally do it.
Cole
there it is.
Very close
like what the freak? I know I can do it.
A35, make it A43 for Paco. A01 for Cole.
Do I have to dash?
Winter at 824,000. Ravalo's
I don't know if I
still going
dash.
here. Ravalo kind of silently just making it all the way to level 26 here with a 544k. So props to Ravalo for sticking around with the big guns up top.
Yeah, especially as a DAS player here. Ravalo can put up something like a 600k. That would make a nice mark to at least hold steady on the percentages.
Oh, for sure. But yeah, top row into kill screen here. A05 for Winter, so there's 3 max outs up top. B10 for Paco.
I know it can happen.
6 for Cole.
I just want to get back to 60%.
Watching Ravalo gets another Tetris. I don't think Ravalo can get another one unless they get the dirtiest Tetris in the history of pre-kill screen Tetrises. But if you go for the toast strats, you can still get the kill screen out of this. One more line. Come on, Ravalo, you can do it. No, I guess you can't. But you can get the 600.
Dude, I got more in post than this. Bro got a real game. Freak, bro. Freak.
Oh, I'll count for something.
Yep. Oh, and Paco out with a 1.2 million. So it's down to Winter.
Freak.
Well, it was down to Winter and Cole, but Cole is out with the 1.343. Winter's also out. So both of them topping out. Let's get those scores in. 1.112 for Winter. And a 1.24, actually 1.343 for Cole.
Oh, that's annoying.
So, at the halfway point, it is Tizago in first with that 83.7. Paco in second with an 83.6. Well, 83.572. So we're separated by 0.15% between first and second. And Cole in hot pursuit with an 82.5 and Sidnev with a 67.5. And then in the bottom, you've got Ravalo, Winter.
I wanted my
Mario,
400 to be my drop game, dude.
And that is the halfway point as we make the turn and come back around. We'll move to game number 5.
Oh, that's 4 games that lasted an hour. Oh dear. Yeah, I'm not making anything.
This is.
Unless everyone dies.
Battle for the ages here.
But I doubt it. You know.
It's kind of already been a battle for the ages. My goodness. I don't even know what to say. But we'll let the players get themselves ready. I've got 1, 2, I've got 5.
I ain't
ready,
making
so
it to
we're
the
making
end.
good progress.
Yeah. There are, it's 8 games here. So if you gotta go to bed, it's all okay. It's all okay. I might go to bed early too after this. And
But, we'll throw out one more
I'm looking
prediction.
forward to seeing what's
We'll let you use
happening
your channel
tomorrow. There's a bunch of
There it is. You can predict who's going to win
rumblings
consistency
that
duel
I'm
tonight.
excited to see. But gonna watch on Twitch for that, I
but
guess.
I've got 7 readies and there's the 8th ready. Hey, it's game number 5.
Just press the
Take it
button.
away,
Press the button.
Mathwiz.
Press the button. Press the button.
Game number 5.
Oh my god.
Keeping us alive.
Yeah, there we go.
All right. Well, let's count down here in 3, 2, 1. Tetris.
All right. I'll tell you what, I'll let you take over for a minute. I'm going to be back in a jiffy.
Sure, fine by me. All right. So all of our players off and away here. It is another lovely Monday night, actually Tuesday in my time zone, but hope everyone is doing well on this fine evening. Another lovely week for Tetris, and that's always an eventful one as we start a new month out there. Continue the usual ongoing seasons across all the different competitions. It's actually crazy to me just how many different forms of Tetris and entertainment there's been out there in the past week. I've gotten to hear about the rise of a new tap league out there. I've gotten to see the inner workings of a PAL Tetris League in the woodworks. And I literally just learned today of oh my god, what is this website? The website called Stacky Pracky, which is maybe a bit of a silly name, but basically it's like a daily competition mode. For those who are familiar with the classic Tetris Daily, it's basically that sort of format, but properly made on a website. Really cool concept to me. Okay, well, unfortunately, Toast has picked a heck of a time to walk away from the screen.
Well, it's about to be Tuesday for me, yeah.
For myself here. So, players don't move off the top out screen quite just yet.
Ooh, there's a lot of sap outs.
But I'll write down the scores in case you do.
What is Cole doing? What are we doing, Cole? What
Alright,
are we
so
doing?
yeah, for those still alive wondering what's going on, we had 3 players go out already here. Fortunately, they're all towards the bottom half of the screen. So Tizago, Rivalo, and M all going down before 100k. So hopefully my audio is still going strong here.
Okay. Cole's fine. Try not to...
Oh man.
Trying to loosen up my neck and everything for...
Right.
You can still hear me, right, Toast?
Yep, I can hear you. I have returned. And oh gosh, a couple of top outs already.
Yeah, I wrote down all the scores, so...
Thank you. I can go ahead and start punching in here. All right.
Zaga and Rivalo, you two are good.
Yep. Rivalo 72,000. And Tizago 98,000.
Yeah, that's going to be a huge blow here. Tizago, who's been right in the thick of things.
Yeah. But you know, if I'm Tizago, I probably don't care because I just got a massive PB, so I'm sure Tizago is feeling okay.
No matter what happens, Tizago has won a different sort of game tonight.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah. In prime position to try and win the main game here on the stage.
Yeah, I mean, Tizago just blew right past the red light at 800k and went straight to 900. But right now, coming up on about 100 lines, let's go ahead and revisit all of the remaining player scores. 393 for Sidnev, 392 for Winter, 450 for Paco leading all scores, 292 for Cole, and Mari at 430,000 as we're all around 90-ish, 100-ish lines, somewhere in that neighborhood.
Indeed, it's been a little bit of a tougher game here for Cole, whereas on the flip side of things, Paco is trying to run away with this one, start the second half on a strong note.
Yeah, I mean that early top from Tizago has opened things up. I mean that game brought Tizago down to 69,000. Hey now.
That right, at least. My God, the hate now counter is almost to 400.
Okay, switch that back over to the right. Well,
could be an opportunity in theory for any of our players here. 4 games is still plenty of time to turn things around for the percentages.
All right. And well, we are nearing the transition here. Oh, we're gonna get it. Oh, I thought those were gonna be back to back, but then I realized, oh, it's only 3 high. You can't do that. But Paco in with a 636,000 transition.
Be smart.
Sidnev just points short of the 600K herself into 19. Winter in at 561,000. Mari going to spend a little time in the burn unit over here heading into 19, so that could be interesting. And Mari goes in with 538,000 points. Alright, I saw the setup there from Sidnev, and my first thought is, how is Sidnev going to do some sort of crazy efficient move? And the next thing you know, 1 or 2 tucks later, and Sidnev's got this board looking clean. Just, man, when I grow up, I want to stack.
Thank
like
you.
That. But everyone's in and past level 19. I mean, we're in levels 21, 22, and 23, depending on which person you're looking at. And Sidnev carrying the torch right now, 841,000. Yeah, Winter at 748K. Very solid effort from Winter here in this one. 766 from Paco, 604,000 from Cole. Mari making some noise here in game number 5. 665,000, and Mari is, oh, by the way, still on level 22.
I want 700K by 23.
Yes. Again, for our players who have managed to survive as long as steady going this year, they're all trying to make the most of their opportunities. None of them wants to be the one to have the falter here.
Yeah, that is for sure, and they're all still looking solid, nice and efficient here. Sidnev about to get the max out. I think maybe a burn and, you know, a handful of pushdown points would do it, but Sidnev's going to get it with a Tetris. A31 into level 26. Looks like the next one in line is Winter, 941,000, so about 2 away from a max out. There's 1, just waiting for 1 more. And Paco in hot pursuit at 937,000, so we're kind of just kind of going down the line in terms of respect.
Uh-oh. No, my stream died. What the freak? Well, here's hoping. At least I'm not like trying to chase anyone down, right? Generally just a game of bro, where's that freaking more, dude? Okay, wait. What happened? What happened to my stream? What happened to my stream? What happened to my stream? Come on. And I got an ad.
How did you do all that?
Just like that.
We're doing better.
By the time you debate king. That's good. I like that.
That's how you do it all. With
Man,
faster performance and better
I'd have to
graphics
go
from
back
the
and
processor
see what
your
they were
PC
saying during
wishes
my
it had.
game there.
Just to stay alive, and he's not going to. He tops out at B52. I think there's a few of us who can make a couple of references off that score. You could say that's the rock lobster score,
That you could.
or probably more notably the Love Shack score.
Well, whatever you want to call it, it's the 5th max out in a row from Paco, and technically that game 3 is 300 points off of 1.1, so given that, it's basically been a 1.1 at least every game from Paco.
Yeah, and Winter keeping this board alive, but we'll have to do a little bit of work to get back for Tetris readiness. Meanwhile, Sidnev just casually putting up a 1.7 here.
Oh my god, 1.8 pace.
Prior to the
Please
super
give her
kill
the
screen,
bar.
and still stacking efficiently. Gets the
Oh.
Tetris. This is a 1.8,
Oh.
and that still going on level 39. Gets a couple more lines for additional swag, and Sidnev with a 1.86 million.
Well, that's one way to put yourself back in the game.
And Winter, on the other hand, gonna come in with a very strong 1.3 million. So after game 5, Paco has fallen in first place with 81.6%. In second, it is Cole with a 76.2. Not too far behind is Sidnev with the 72.3. And Tizago currently in fourth with that 69.1%. And in the bottom half, you've got Winter, Mari, Ravallo, and M. And we go to game 6.
I don't mind not making top 4 at this point.
And Tizago saying just got to not early top again. That's a great strategy for success in life.
It'll be easier said than done, but.
And I was going to do this prior to the game, but then the game got started. I got distracted and I forgot to do it. So while players are getting the seeds entered, first off, for that PB from Tizago, got to put a hell yeah on the screen for the.
Absolutely.
Yeah, absolutely. Gonna put it.
That was like 4 games
PB
ago.
from Cole back in that same game.
That was
hell yeah for Cole.
a little bit ago. I don't know.
Almost got everyone ready. Gonna throw another one up for the back 5 back max outs from Ravallo.
God damn. Okay. I didn't know your game like that.
I think that's gonna do it for now. We got the back 3 back hell yeahs, and I've got 7 for sure readies.
Sorry, max outs? He bro is not a max out player.
Ready,
You mean
I
Paco,
cannot
bro?
tell for
Damn.
sure.
It's close enough for Val. Don't worry about it. Just take the credit while you can.
Hey, names are hard at this time of night, but time for game number 6, and I suppose I got to kick my eyes into the mix. Let's count it down in 3, 2, 1.
Tetris. And as we begin our 6th game here, I am, of course, behind pace for question asking, so it's time for me to ask Toast how your week is going.
Well, it's off to a decent enough start. The behind the scenes tomfoolery for Mini D Prep is alive and well for sure. I know, based on my conversations, Meme is hard at work getting some content prepared. Rhubarb is hard at work getting supplies figured out along with me. And I'm waiting for some sweet graphics so I can order some tournament swag.
Man, that's
Yeah.
always an exciting time again. I'm very much looking forward to getting to hang with you in person in a couple weeks, and really look forward to helping make Minnesota a memorable event. So wouldn't have thought about it just given the geographical location of Minnesota. It's not like your East Coast pivot point that something like a Philly might be, or your West Coast staple that something like a Genesis might be. But the land up north will certainly make a name for itself this year, it seems.
Yeah, and at least for flights, for the most part, it's not terrible to get to. I mean, it is an international airport, but it helps that MSP is a Delta hub, so if you got Delta flying into your airport, it does make it a little easier to get up to MSP. And yeah, Hana's saying it's gonna be a tiring week. It's been a great week, but gotta adjust back. Yeah, I imagine Hana is suffering from some massive jet lag.
Yeah, I'm sure Hana's got some great memories from past week.
Oh, absolutely. And gonna hold off on that thought here. Sidnev up high. Will Sidnev get this brought down? That is the million-point question right here. Oh no, Sidnev hangs the long bar and pops out with a 134,000. That is not a 1.7, unfortunately. But,
this is a
speaking
bad
of
seed,
jet
I
lag,
think.
I suppose it's worth taking a trip to this snack zone since we're here in Hana. Speaking of Hana snacking on stuff, Hana, what are you snacking on?
Are they eating in my
we are now
fucking
officially in the
ears?
snack zone.
The masses must know
Oh yeah.
we need sustenance to get through these remaining games.
Yeah, don't worry. I will follow up with the snackage I just opened up. Or I'll just go now. I have veggie straws. I have two flavors here. I have cheddar cheese flavor, and I have one that's called, I think it's called Screamin' Hot. Is that the one? Yeah, Screamin' Hot. So I've got two different kinds of veggie straws here. They're pretty good. And Hana is snacking on random chips, and yeah, the veggie straws, definitely one of my underrated faves. I mean, any flavor I've had has been good. I've also gotten like the sea salt flavor, which you would think that doesn't sound very exciting, but the sea salt flavor that was kind of plain was actually, I liked it. So yeah, veggie straws, welcome to the snack zone. And welcome to your Around the Horn score update, by the way. 446,000 for Winter, 373 for Paco. By the way, Winter leading all scorers at the moment. 329
I didn't adjust for
Cole. Maria 271,000.
Bar.
M at 327. Ravalo at 217, and Tizago at 336,000. We're nearing 100 lines across the board.
A more modest game here from the pace perspective, but there's still plenty of time to get points.
No, absolutely. I mean, I think we've seen every game has at least gone to the kill screen for
Thank you for the
one
heart
player, if
knee.
not more. So
Oh my
we
god.
definitely have
more.
we definitely have some hijinks remaining here in this one. Well, we excluding Ravalo, unfortunately, who is just topped out at 221,000. And oh my, what the Z burst on Tizago's side over here. That is a stack for sure. But now needs something to the left, needs a miracle. And the miracle does not arrive.
Dude,
Tizago topped
what
out
is
at
this? Okay,
373,000.
hold on. This seat is ass. Hold on.
And speaking of needing a miracle, Mari might be getting one, but may have run
Bro,
out
I
of-
just wanted a
run
fucking
out of
J and it
berries.
won't.
Tops up at 318,000.
And the
You
Suffer
got
Seed
ass.
claims another.
Yep.
Just when we thought we were out of Suffer Seeds.
Because it
Yeah,
wasn't getting
it's
either a
already
bar
claimed
in the
4
right
players.
time, didn't
One
get
of
a
them
J
being
in the
Sidney,
right
so,
time, dude.
you know, this
Oh
one
my
was a bit
god.
rough.
JJ was
As our highest
crazy.
transition was 545, courtesy of Winter. Now Paco's in a bit of trouble, but he, just by the skin of his teeth, gets that long bar down for a Tetris. Meanwhile, Cole with a reasonably clean stack here. Gonna have to wait for the next long bar to show up, and of course, just as I see that stack is clean, hangs a T-piece, but gets one over with an impressive 5-tap. Throws down a Tetris, and now he's looking a little better.
Well, I guess that's how different consistency dual games are like,
600K
right?
to level 21 and 22. Paco and Winter neck and neck score-wise. But Winter not quite as far ahead
You have a good
in the game as Paco.
rest of your night, Smoochie. Thanks for sticking around.
72 lines. And now M trying to get this rough board brought down. Oh no! And that's gonna do it for M. Tops out at 595,000. As soon as he hung that long bar, he threw up the white flag. Baby didn't even realize that he had another long bar right there, but it was gonna be tough to recover from that either way.
The brutality of wars.
Oh,
3 players still surviving the battlefield.
I'm
all
waffling,
on level
bro.
24, all sitting at around 700,000. Actually, Paco now going to cross into 800,000, and Winter about to do the same.
Yeah. And M not having warm fuzzies for his controller right now, so must have been a controller letdown right there. But yeah, Paco, Winter over 800,000. Cole, a little bit of a mess on the board there. Should be able to get out of this, but currently sitting at 728,000. So
I'm
a
like
little bit of work to do as he approaches
on the
kill
border of getting this though.
And by the way, speaking of Cole, I saw that he just put out a video on YouTube, so when you get a chance, go ahead and check that out.
Hiya.
Looks like it's time to check out some 29 speeds for our players.
Yeah, we are getting dangerously close to the kill screen here. Oh, and Paco's getting dangerously close to the top of the screen. But he gets the well open.
Yeah, how does he keep getting away with this?
Oh, that's a very good question. It's a question I don't have the answer to. 959 for Winter. Winter also with the rough board approaching 29. Paco at 900,000. Cole at 894. And now let's see if Winter can have some heroics just like Paco does, and she does. Gets the well open. Also has a Tetris, but that's going to do it for Paco, who tops out at 937,000.
Well, the max out streak is over.
Come on.
Now the question is how far can Winter and Cole take these games to cut into Paco's still a lead.
Yeah, Winter at 827, Cole at 990. Next Tetris will be a max out. Holds out for the long bar and gets rewarded for his patience. 830 for Cole. Cole has, in essence, caught up to Winter, although Winter, same as it was with Paco earlier, further behind in lines. Unfortunate hang there for Cole, and now it's kind of falling apart. He's not going to be able to get much more than that. He tops out 887. A good effort from Cole there. And that's going to keep him in contention. Meanwhile, Winter, our sole survivor at this point, on level 30. Oh, what the heck level is that? 34. I'm going to go with 34. It looks like 34. And I think... I want to say whatever got Cole almost got Winter, because they both had similar struggles at a similar line count, and that is yeah, and that is not the S-burst you want on Winter's board right there. C74 at 300 lines. She is holding out for this Tetris. She's gonna get it. Now we'll bring the board down. Can she get a 5-tap over? Now it's a little easier. She decides to take the flatbirds. Some smart decisions here from Winter. She's got the 1.3, going for that 1.4 prior to level 39. She's got 10 lines
wonder
to go.
What contributes to a good
more
roll
possible
there.
Tetrises, although that burn's going to take one away. Getting droughted at the worst possible time, although... Is there really a good time for a drought?
Oh, it's a debate, but
when you don't need it. When you don't need
certainly the right time for Winter to take it to level 38.
Yeah, that's a 1.3 for her, and she now has as many max outs on the night as Paco does. Now it's Winter with back 5 back max outs, and actually back 5 back 1.1s. So, after game 6, it's Paco in first, 79.7%. It's Cole in second, 73.5%. And it's Winter in third with a 67.2%. Tizago has managed to push back up into the top 4 with that 64.6%. And on the bottom, we've got Sidnev, Mari, Ravallo, and M. Let's bring it to game number 7, shall we? Yeah, looks like Eliza asking thought Cole had 2 million. This is based on level 39 line cap PV since we have the 39 the 39 line cap on for our players.
I'm gonna hope it's a 3-4.
Cole's like, wait, we have to play 2 more. All right, and the seed is 3-4. Yes, it is.
Oh.
Oh, Cole does have a 2 million to 39. I was unaware. But once again, now I know, and knowing is half the battle. All right, got about 6.5 readies on the board. Just waiting for the last couple to get the seeds entered. There we go. Tell you what, I'll let you count this one down, Mr. Matthew Wizard.
Sure. It is game number 7. It's going to send us to the snack zone. I mean, heaven. Let's count it down, though. Starting off in 3, 2, 1. Tetris.
Yeah, you know, tomato, snack zone, heaven.
Oh, so what happened to me?
Yeah. I mentioned the snack zone when we were doing one of our ad reads for the Tetris gummies, and I said we had to take a trip to the snack zone, and I learned that our Barrow is a fan of jet lag as well.
Huh.
So just one more reason to like the official tree of Tetris.
Absolutely. You've got to appreciate the TMP ambassador.
Oh yeah.
And also,
Yep. But right now, given how wild this session has gone, I think the only thing we can safely say is nobody's out of it. Yeah. No, go ahead.
Try to do some math calculations in my head. So actually, no, you go ahead first.
All right. No, yeah. All it takes is one game to make it work. And I was just kind of eyeing Paco's board. He was doing this. It was an extremely delayed 5 and below setup. I think he had to wait almost as long as I have to wait for a long bar if I go for a Vitz.
All too true.
Is bro like on his bed? What is going on, bro? What are we doing?
But no, not a whole lot to talk about here in the early goings. I mean, all 8 of our competitors are handling level 18 speed fairly masterfully so far. Though this is a interesting situation Tizago has found themselves in. But doing her best to downstack, and oh no, that's a not the most ideal setup there. But with the T-spin, all of a sudden things are looking a little better there on Tizago's side of things. Meanwhile, on Winter's side, that is an O-burst. We'll leave it at that.
Yeah, gotta love when the players decide to delete columns 1 and 2.
Yeah, Winter was playing on the horizontal. Winter was playing on the vertical floor mode. Clearly, But you know, we're about halfway to transition. Let's kind of go around the horn and take a look at everybody's score here. Sidnev, 366,000, currently leading all scorers. Winter at 288,000, make it 311. Actually, a simul Tetris between Winter and Sidnev. 370 for Paco, 304,000 for Cole. Down to the bottom we go. 282 for Mari, 332 for M, 157,000 for Rivallo, and 167,000 for Tizago. We're hovering around that 80 line mark.
It's been steady goings here for players for the most part.
Bro's definitely on his bed.
Certainly not a decided fate yet. Paco has a less than ideal finish here. Obviously, Cole's the nearest one who could take advantage, but even Tizago and Winter still within a striking range to come back and try and get the win here.
Oh, yeah. I mean, the podium is still very much in reach for everybody, and given how the games have been going, all it could take is one strong game from somebody in that bottom half, and next thing you know, the standings have gone completely upside down face. Having hit 100 lines, let's kind of revisit how all of our players are doing here. Sidnev still cruising along, 581, make it 603,000. Just another strong game here from Sidnev. Paco with 601,000 at 114 lines. And not to be outdone, Winter 501,000, Cole at 494,000, Mari at 415k, M at 486,000. Mari, by the way, setting up that O-Tuck right there. Well done. I would not have seen that. Rivallo at 351,000 and Tizago at 258,000. We are getting closer and closer to transition. In fact, Cole's going to be the first one in 542,000 points. And Sidnev, you know, just with a couple of effortless tucks, already set up for a dirty Tetris like it's nothing.
Might as well be.
And she's going to just burn in at 676,000 on level 19 speed, you know. I mean, imagine being so efficient that you just burn into a 670,000 transition. But not to be outdone, Paco is now over 700,000 into level 20. Winter at 625,000. Cole at 669. Hey, now, I mean, these are big scores from our players up top there. They seem to be really loving this particular seed. And oh no, Tizago, the struggle bus ends, but I missed that score. It was 300 something or other thousand. So if I can get that top score from Tizago, I'll be able to punch it in. I was not able to down quick enough. But our players on the bottom that are still alive, they've all reached transition as well. 586k for Mari, set up for a column 3 Tetris. 647 for M. This is a very strong effort from M here in the 7th game. Rivallo at 479,000, looking pretty good here. Okay, 300,556. Thank you, Tizago. There we go. Now looking up top, we're approaching our first max out of game number 7. Paco with the 973. The next long bar will let him into max out city. There it is, A03, and another one, A33. Now long bar dependent on that left side. Sidnev next in line to punch a ticket to max out. One more Tetris away is Sidnev. A couple more away is Cole, but Oh, hangs the long bar. Can Cole get out of this? I am not sure if that's possible, even with rolling. It's definitely not possible if he doesn't get a long bar. He's going to top out at 943,000.
Oh, fucking just a bad, like...
6 players still alive. As we're hitting up level 26 or so. A63 for Sid.
Because it's just
we got
weird.
another top of Mari down for the count at 753,000 exactly. Meanwhile, Winter 853k, Paco B14. Yeah, that's another max out for Paco. B14 gets a Tetris. M's going to top up another good game from M, 772,000. And Rivalo still going here. 645,000, about to hit level 27, and is Tetris ready. Will get the Tetris. 678,000.
Oh man, this will be finish for the ages here, one way or another.
Yeah. And up
just
top,
can't
we're all
finish
into
a
kill
game
streak.
out, dude.
C88 for Sidnev, 916 for Winter, B75. Make it C12 for Paco.
Literally ever since that early top from
And
game 4, like I literally like no matter what I do, I think I'm just
a couple of
dead.
hangs, but
I literally was just never getting 60%.
DAS, and he does, but it's only going to burn one line. Can Rivalo get out of this? The answer appears to be no. Going to top out at 724,000. So let's see what's happening up top here. Sidnev, they're going to get the 1.4 E36. Winter still attempting to get this max out 964. Paco at C46, so he's got a 1.2. And he says, you know what, I'm good with that. Paco with a 1.25 million.
Sidnev closing in on another rollover here. And Winter now just passing into max out territory. They've each got still some runway to work with before level 39 hits.
Yep, 30 lines to go for Sidnev, about 35 for Winter. Winter does have the max out A49, trying to get the 1.1 on the board. But Sidnev so strong here with the rollover, looking for more. That's just going to be a double, but Sidnev going to try and get a little more than the 1.7 she currently has. Oh my gosh, well, that's a dirty Tetris into level 38. Might be able to squeeze out one more before the super kill screen. She's set up, she's going to get it, and just going to take the burn into 39 with a 1.8, and gets another line on top of it. 1.8 million for Sidnev, 1.15 for Winter. And that is 2 1.8s in the last 3 games for Sidnev, by the way. So, it's all come down to this. Game number 8.
Man.
Shit like that, like literally shit like that,
players
kills the fucking game.
A little too much early on. Maybe seeing a little bit of fatigue setting in. Could also be a side effect of the fact that it is nearing midnight or past midnight for many of our remaining players. So, how's about we get this game number 8 going?
Yeah, there's the fatigue within the game, and then there's the quite literal fatigue, because playing 8 games with Tetris does take a lot out of you, as I can tell you from first-hand experience.
Yeah, it sure does. So, 4-5 is the final seed.
Holy hell, dude.
I've got 4 readies on the screen. We're halfway there. Getting a couple more in. Nev saying it's almost 7 a.m. I'm barely conscious. You know,
You signed up for
I wouldn't mind. I wouldn't mind getting half of a 1.8 barely conscious. Like, I wouldn't mind getting half of a 1.8 fully conscious.
It's okay, Toast. All in good time.
All right. Well, we have 7 readies on the screen. There's the 8th one. I'll tell you what. Do the honors, Mathwiz.
All right. Game number fate. Game number fate. Game number 8. It will decide our fate. Okay. I've also hit my bedtime, but let's count it down first and get this game over with. We start off in 3, 2, 1. Tetris.
That's right. Game number fate decides our 8.
A man who's played his fair share of billiards. My eye is always on the 8 ball.
Oh, yeah. But, oh, and you know, a few games too late, the F-Zero music comes on. We had the F-Zero seed, and now you decide to play Big Blue? What the heck?
Better late than never, or in keeping with this theme, better Nate than lever.
There we go. Okay, so as it stands going into this final game here, you've got Paco in first with that 80%, Cole in second with the 70%, Winter in third with the 66%, but hot on the heels of the podium, Sidnev with that 63.3%, Tizago with the 60.1%. And then you've still got within striking distance with a good game. You've got Mari, you've got Ravallo, and you've got M. So nothing is safe at the moment.
I think I've had you do this before, Toast, but or I've had this War Toast do before, but in the hypothetical,
Think of her like in
that Paco had, say, a club 0, how far down can his percentage go here?
That's a good question. I do not know off the top of my head, and if I try to check it, it'll show up on Paco's screen. So, to answer your question, I don't know. I'd have to... Oh, wait, I can do this. Hold up. Okay. If he were to hypothetically get a club 0, he'd go down to 77.4%.
Man, it will be. His consistency has just been too strong today, so.
Yeah, and Paco's lowest game is a 937,000.
As I had said from the start, the same consistency is what got him to CTWC Gold this past year.
And that is for sure. But let's see what can happen. I don't think the 89% is within reach unless Paco say, oh, let's see here. Paco, I think if what I have here is right, Paco would need basically a 2 million to have a shot at 89, but it's late. I'm probably doing the numbers wrong. We'll find out.
We'll find. All right, here first, folks. 2 million game incoming. Unfortunately for M, it's only going to be 200,000.
All right, M finishes. Nope. M finishes. Wrong M. With a 41%. Thank you for playing. Please come again. M149. But we still have 7 players going strong. The hunt for the podium and the hunt for first place still very much alive and well.
Oh.
I will see you for the next chapter of the Best of 99, my good sir.
These are the days of our long bars. But coming up on 100 lines in this final deciding game, let's go around the horn and see how everyone's looking. 446K for Sidnev. Not leading all scores because Cole is leading all scores by 3 points and still leading by 3 points. So 468,921 for Sidnev, 468,924 for Cole, 446 for Paco, 416 for Winter. Down on the bottom, 428 for Mari, 309 for Ravallo and 455 for Tizago. So Tizago maybe trying to make a late surge here with another good game. But Tizago, she's had her best game of the night, but hoping that is the best game of the night so far.
Oh.
Yep, and for those of you who can... No, go ahead, Mathwas.
I was going to say, one thing you can at least say about this final game is that the RNG has been on the side of the players. We already had almost everyone still alive on the screen got into 400,000 points before 90 lines, much less 100. And they're all ready to barrel into 19 speeds here.
Oh yeah, I was gonna say, for those of you keeping score at home, that is 2 Simpsons references and 1 Family Guy reference tonight.
Gotta appreciate good comedy.
Mm-hmm. And Winter actually is going to be first into transition with a 562, but Sidnev with 614,000 and still with a line to go before 19. Oh, what a great set of moves there. The tuck followed by the JP's 638 into level 19, and Sidnev set up for a Tetris once again. Winter in at 588, Paco at 624, Cole at 626, Mari at 585, or Valo at 337. Tizago at 573,000. Could it happen again? We'll have to wait and see.
Oh man, one way or another, it's all coming to a close here.
Yeah, but Tizago's got some work to do for that, because that's a 912. So gonna need about another 330,000 in the last 7 levels. But she is set up for a column number 7. Waiting for the long bar. Gonna get the long bar. Gonna get the Tetris. We got 2 more top outs, by the way. Cole out at 640,000. And then Ravallo down at 375,000. Thank you both for playing. Please come again. Check out Cole's video that he posted on YouTube.
Absolutely. Very cool video to have.
Oh yeah. Not gonna spoil anything about it. I'm gonna make y'all go and watch it. Oh yeah, don't think I didn't notice you uploaded.
This is so dumb. Like I genuinely just can't fucking play 19. Genuinely, like, I just not getting good shit. Oh my god, no, I'm not. I can't even fucking. I can't
Mari
do that.
trying to fight to stay alive. It might be an
can't
exercise in futility. As Mari's gonna top up, but that's a 668,000 for them.
Hey, all's well. That ends well here.
Yep. Finishing out at 62%. Cole, by the way, currently sitting in third at 65.6%. So Cole not out of the podium yet. It will depend on what these other players do. So, yeah.
We now know what Tizago will do. And quite a finish for the night.
Yeah, finishes with a 685. Bumps Tizago up to 63.8%. It's not enough to pass Cole. So the fate of Cole and Tizago rests in the hands of Winter, especially, because
icky
with that 66.4%. So whatever Winter's able to do will end up determining those final spots. And I suppose to a lesser extent Paco, but Paco at 80.1% and looking pretty good. We'll see what happens.
Players are playing on 29 speeds here. And Paco's only the first one to go down. A31 got one more max out for the road. So it's up to Winter and Sidnev here to set the mark. And Sidnev's maybe trying to save the best for last.
Yeah, Paco going to top up with an A31, so that's 7 max outs in 8 games for Paco. And very soon we could be saying the same for Winter. She's waiting for a long bar that is taking its sweet time showing up, but there we go. That's also 7 max outs in 8 games for Winter. And Sidnev with the casual 1.3 into the mix. Yeah, and just going back and forth. Winter knowing that every point matters for her at this venture, because one slip up could mean the difference between Winter being on the podium and someone like Tizago possibly leapfrogging. So Winter still wants to keep things going. Sidnev tops out with a 1.32 million. And that's not going to be enough to move Sidnev up. Sidnev's going to remain in 5th place for the time being. Winter at B03, under 20 lines to go before that super kill screen. She gets the well open. That's huge for her chances to stay in that top 3. Although I want to say she's got enough that she is already in the top 3, but we'll see. A couple of birds. She's got 2 more Tetrises, so still can get a 1.2 out of this game. But where is this long bar? What the heck is going on here? I don't know how long this drought is, other than to say it's too long, and she gets it right into 39. B92. So we're going to put that score in. I'm going to submit it, and let's see what the final numbers say. Everything stays as it is. We'll go from the bottom on up. In 8th place, 41.7%. It is M149. Then we have Rivalo at 50.2%. Next is Mari with a 52.6%. And then your top 5, all over 63%. Sidnev at a 63.1. Then you have Tizago at a 63.8, including a PB. And in 3rd place with a 65.6%, it is Cole. Taking 2nd with 66.2%, it's Winter, and with a very strong 78.3%, your consistency duel winner tonight is Paco. Thank you all for playing. Congratulations, everybody.
2.1 is such a curse, though.
Because Mari did not win. Tizago was saying, I'll take a 115% consistency round. That's the good news. The bad news, Tizago, your target changes next time. But that's gonna do it for us.
Oh my God!
You got any pearls of wisdom to share with the rest of the Wars contingent this evening?
Pearls of wisdom: never salt your soup before you taste it. Also.
Hello.
Everything is always toast.
Yep. Oh yeah, it's been a great time.
Can Discord work? I just want it to work for like 2 seconds.
Else to watch because.
All right, GG's TikTok. We're done. Oh.
Let's see who is playing Tetris at this moment.
Hello.
Am I live? Jesus Christ.
Let's see. Oh. We'll do a little something different tonight. Usually Harry Hogg's the easy target. Bendy appears to be streaming.
Hello.
So let's go ahead. Let's go ahead and check out Bendy. See if he can get that DAS 1.4.
Oh.
Okay. So tell me about game 4.
Sure.
What's going on?
Misdrop. Had a bad hang on like the 2/3 up the board.
Is that the board?